Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to make a quick video that shows you how to change your power settings. That way you can change when your screen goes to sleep or what happens when you shut the lid on your laptop. So this is found in the control panel, and it's one of those settings that's kind of hard to find. So the way to get there real quick is if you go to the search bar down here and you type control. Sorry, I have trouble typing. And it's going to open or you can choose to open the control panel app. So it's right here, control panel app. And what we want to go to is called appearance and personalization. So we can change some things. And then we're going to choose system and security. And then what we are going to do is right here under power options, we're going to click power options and we're going to change plan settings. Okay, so here's where we can change. So our options are we can change when the display turns off, when it's on battery, and when it's plugged in, and it's set to 4 minutes and 10 minutes respectively, and when the computer goes to sleep, 4 minutes and 10 minutes respectively. That's what Windows set. We can't change that. You have to change that on your own. So real quickly, when you're on battery, meaning you're not plugged in or not connected to the dock, you can change that to whatever you want, 1 hour, 2 hours. Keep in mind, if you're on battery, though, if you set it for never, your display's never going to turn off, and you could run your battery down fairly quickly. So a good suggestion is 30 minutes on battery, and that's when it goes to sleep as well. And you can change that, too, if you want to make it a little longer. That's okay. Again, but if you're on battery, it's going to run your battery down a little faster. When you are plugged in, you can change this to never, and you can change this to never. That way, because if you're plugged in, you're never going to lose power anyway. So those are just good settings. You don't want your computer to kind of go to sleep when you're in the middle of a lesson. Maybe you haven't touched your computer in a little while. All of these settings reset once you come back to your computer and start using it. The timer starts recounting. So at 30 minutes, if you haven't used your computer at all, if you're on battery, the display turns off. After 60 minutes, if you're on battery and you haven't touched your computer in a while, it's going to go to sleep. Okay, so those are some things you might want to change. When you're done, click Save Changes, and everything is good to go. Now, the other option we have is what happens when you close the lid. So if we click on that, so here are some options. What happens when you change the power or when you press the power button? If you're on battery, it goes to sleep. If you're plugged in, it goes to sleep. What happens when you close the lid? It goes to sleep and goes to sleep. So what I like to do is when I close the lid, I don't want it to really do anything, okay? I just like it to, when it opens the lid, then it comes back on and it's ready to go. If I press the button, I do want it to go to sleep. If I hold the power button down, it'll turn off. But those are things I like to do, and those are your choices. Just wanted to show you how that's done. When you're done, save changes, and then you're good to go. So those are some things that you might want to do as part of your setup as you kind of start getting things done with your new laptop. If you have questions, as always, please let me know.